Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel How to Improve Your Communication Skill in English Language. I am Dr. Gopal Singh Mehta, adding up another video to the series where I am going to today speak about the purpose, the direction and to achieve our goals. So if you really want to achieve your goal in whatever field or in whatever direction or in whatever sphere of your interest, first of all, you need to be having a valid reason why you want to really pursue a path, why you want to really go about your aspiration in that particular field of activity. You must be having something very, interesting to demand your attention, to demand your interest into it. So if you have got a strong purpose, that is something every now and then just striking in your mind that you should be going about it, then definitely you have a valid reason to go about your aspiration and to face all the challenges with far more strength and good spirit. You're going to go about it because you have got a very valid and very strong reason to go about your aspiration. So find your purpose in your life. This is very much important, what I mean to say. Very much important. If you have got a purpose in your mind that we want to achieve something, we want to really do something, so you have got a focus in your life, a point where you want to really focus about. So once you discover your purpose, you have a direction, of course, to reach your point of destination, to achieve your goal. So you start walking onto that direction and you start taking small steps towards your goal. So if you are having a good purpose in your mind that what we want to really make ourselves out of this life or what we want to achieve in our life, put a goal for yourself out there, and that's going to really give you an idea about the direction that how you have to really go about so that you reach your goal. So that is where we make a strategy about going towards our goal and achieving our goals in our life. So this is very much important. I will just share with you an example or a legend. Perhaps many outside India might not have heard this name, but in India many of you might have heard, and still many might not be really knowing the person who I am going to really speak about. This Dasarath Maji of Bihar state of India. He is called a mountain man. You know why? He cut the mountain all alone to make a path so that people living in that mountainous region, far-flung areas where the facilities of health and education weren't in the nearby, they had to really travel on foot far up distances, facing all the challenges on the path, because there was only one way of just walking by foot to reach an urban areas where they were having the facility, medical facilities or all other facilities, which at times have become so urgent necessity that we can't really make ourselves really have those facilities at the nick of the time, so become so desperate, so helpless. So that is what happened with Dasarath Maji, the mountain man. His wife died. His wife needed some help, a remedy, because she was suffering from some ailment, and when he started taking his wife to the medical centers out in the urban area, he had to really go about that path, the tortuous path, and this hilly terrain where you cannot imagine of any vehicle reaching there. So they all had to really embark on a foot journey, but unfortunately he couldn't make it to the hospital, which were far off, and he lost his wife. And that was the moment perhaps that it turned his life upside down, and this thing struck his mind and soul so hard that it became a matter of a great pain and at the same time a matter of great concern that he is going to do something about it, because he had lost his wife, because of the only reason that there wasn't a proper path through which he could really reach any hospital through a vehicle where his wife could be taken in a vehicle to the hospital and he could reach there in time to save the life of his wife. But he couldn't do that. So it really affected him so much that he thought to himself that I'm going to do something about it. I'm not letting others suffer the fate that I suffered, at least. So see how great a person he is. This is what is called that something, a calling from within yourself, to be a person as a human being who can create wonders, who can really remain in the memory of the people as long as the civilization will live. So he thought to himself that he is going to really cut down the mountain all alone and make a path, motorable path, so that the others don't suffer the unfortunate, the ugly, the painful fate that his wife suffered. So he started on working on that mountain, and he was all alone. He started it with that first one tool he had, and he wasn't having any sophisticated tool, of course. You can understand the basic tools we all are having in our countryside. He started with that. He started making a way slowly. It took a lot of time, of course. He never thought of the time, how much time he is going to really have. He's going to really spend on cutting this whole mountain. And the big behemoth task up there in front of him, he couldn't even think of it, that how can he alone could do this thing. He never cared for that. His only determination was that he is going to make a path. And with that single-mindedness, with that focus, with that strong spirit, he started just, cutting that mountain slowly, bit by bit, and he started making a path. And it took a long time, of course, but ultimately he just carved out a path, motorable path in that mountain, and he was recognized as, and is still recognized as, a mountain man. That's the story of a person, a single person achieving such a goal, who never anyone can imagine, and anyone seeing him doing that work all alone, cutting down that mountain in the hope that he is going to make a path, motorable path, is a kind of foolishness. Anyone who is seeing him doing that would just think of that he has lost his mind, because he lost his wife. Now he has lost his mind. He is trying on something, he can't get anything out of it. He is taking on a task, on a challenge so big that he will lose his own life in doing so. But what he is thinking, that he is going to make a path in this whole of this mountain all alone, is impossible. That's what the others were of the opinion. But he never cared what the other people were talking about him. He just single-mindedly, focusedly kept on doing what he believed in. He was believing in himself that he can do it. So that is the power of belief. Believe in yourself. You can do anything you want to do in this life. You can achieve wonders. You can achieve whatever you just imagine in your mind. The only thing that you start believing in yourself right now at this moment, and start taking that first step towards it, and you are going to achieve it. Definitely. It could be only a matter of time. But don't think about that. If you have become so determined about achieving any goal in your life, you are going to get it. The only thing that you have to be always reminding yourself of is that you believe in yourself, you can do it. This is the power of positive spirit. That's how the spirits can really dismantle any big challenges coming on the path of your aspiration. No challenge, no distractions or no difficulties can be as big to give a challenge to your own spirit. If your spirit has that strong, it's going to really dismantle every difficulty, challenge that appears on your path. With these words, I'm going to put an end to this talk, and thank you very much and good day all. Just do good, be a good version of yourself every day and be happy. Just perceive that whatever you are going to do, you are enjoying it doing. This is a way of life. If you perceive something to be difficult or just you are craving about it, you will of course feel bad about it. You feel pain about it. But when you start enjoying whatever you are doing, it's going to really give you further impetus. It's going to really make you a stronger person. This is a way of our outlook towards our life. How we want to feel something, we are going to feel that same way. Yeah, this is the principle. Thank you very much.